So I was looking through Facebook earlier today, and you watch a video, you click on a video, and when it's done, you can scroll to the following video. And I went through a couple, and I came across a video about a homeless man that it told his life story. The man was a military veteran. His wife had died, and it just kind of destroyed his life. It sent him into depression spiral. He turned to drugs. He lost his son. He lost his home. Obviously became homeless and had been living on the street for quite some time. The video said that the one thing that brought him joy in life, or the one thing that he did, was played on the community piano. So, and it showed a video of this man sitting on the piano playing a song, very beautiful song, looking very disheveled, very homeless, long hair, long beard, tank top, emaciated, skinny, just malnutrition, all this stuff, and just playing a beautiful song on the piano. And a couple people were gonna give him some money and whatnot, but then as it's showing him play the piano, it's telling the story of his life and what had happened with him. And it goes on to tell you that people had donated like $40,000 to get this man off the streets and into a home and kind of reestablished in his life, and that he was able to reestablish contact with his son. And it's this very good, heartwarming story, and it's a feel-good story. That's great. We have faith in humanity. But if you live in any sort of big city at all, you drive by homeless people all the time. You see them on street corners. You see them with their signs. Why isn't it that we don't see more success stories like this, where all these people are getting picked up off the street? And so I thought to myself, what is it about this man that separates him from someone else? Because everyone's got a story. Every person who's homeless has been through something. There's lots of homeless veterans. There's lots of people who've lost family members. Why is it that we even know this man's story? Why is it that this man was able to rise above where he was and kind of get reestablished in his life? And it dawned on me that the piano was the key for this. He went and played on this piano not to make money. He wasn't panhandling. There wasn't actually a sign out there saying, please give me money. He didn't have a hat, collecting donations. He was simply doing something he loved to do in a way that he was giving back to other people. And maybe he didn't even look at it as a service, but he was providing a service. He was playing the piano. He was doing something that he loved to do, and other people benefited from it. And he wasn't expecting it to be his ticket out of anything. And it wasn't like he's the greatest pianist in the world, but he did it, and he gave of himself, and people saw value, and they saw value in him. And as they did that, they began to wonder, what is his story? Who is he? And that's when people started asking questions, and that's when people started to say, I see value in this person, and I want to invest in them and help them and get them back. And it made me think about my life and what I'm doing and doing these videos and whatever it is that you're doing in your life. And you say, what is it about me that separates me from that other person who's a success story? Why are they seeing success and I'm not, and I'm still here? And I thought, what's the piano in your life? What is it that you do to give back to other people, to make people endear themselves to you, to make them love you, to make them want to give of themselves to you? I just got out of a meeting with a friend. We talked about kind of what I'm doing here and his business and my full-time job, and then kind of what we've done and where we came from. And all the while sitting with him, I'm thinking, I just love being around him. He's such a good person. But it's because he and I went through some things together, and kind of he was very kind and giving to me, and he befriended me early on. And it's to the point where if I could help him, whether it's through business or personal or whatever it is, I want to help him. Not because I feel like I'm going to get something out of it, but because he's endeared himself to me. So what is it in your life that you can do? Who can you play the piano for? Can you come out to that community piano and just give of yourself and find opportunities to serve, even if it's something as simple as playing music on the corner? I guarantee you, it's funny because this has actually happened. I remember my friends and I went out when we were in high school, and we thought, let's just go out, and I think they called it busking at the time. Let's go hang out and play music on the corner, and we'll see if we can get enough money to buy some nachos at this restaurant. So my friend brought his guitar out. He opened up. We just hung out on the street, kind of close to this restaurant. He just sat there and started playing the guitar. We didn't have a sign, nothing like that. People started to give him money. People put money in his guitar case. I know it's kind of a socially understood construct that we have here, that if you're playing a guitar on the side of the street with the case open, it's socially acceptable to do that. But he didn't ask for anything. There was no sign. He didn't ask for a handout. But people stopped and listened because he was good. He was talented. He had something to give. And people valued that, and they began to give him money for it without him asking for it. And at the end of the night, I mean, heck, within an hour, we had enough for nachos for our entire group of people, and we went in and had a nice dinner as friends. So look for opportunities to play that guitar in the street corner. Look for opportunities to give of yourself, to play that piano, to go serve other people, to mow your neighbor's lawn, whatever it is. I mean, I let my neighbor's 18-year-old kid borrow my car, this car I'm driving in right now, last weekend, because he's done enough things for me that he's earned my trust. And where a lot of people say, oh, you're pretty trusting, it's crazy you let this teenager take your car. For me, it wasn't even an issue. I trusted him because he had earned that trust, and I value him. And find ways to create value in other people's lives, or in yourself. So think about what you do. Think about what you're passionate about. Think about what you can give and not expect something in return. And I promise at the end of the day, you will start getting returns on that. People will see you, value you, and want to give of you. Even if it's just, internet, Facebook shares or likes or whatever it is. Give to people and they'll begin to reciprocate. Something to think about.